All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. If other people come in, that's great. But again, thanks for being with us on this Friday morning for National AI Literacy Day. We are going to do a quick overview or an introduction to Magic School AI. The link is in the chat. Again, if you are joining us, if you cannot find it, just ask your questions or put it in the chat, and Kelly or Jesslyn will help you. I am Elizabeth Walton. I am a digital learning coordinator for the Eastern area. I do have two teammates with me, Jesselyn Saunders, who also serves the Eastern area, and Kelly Holden, who is in our Northeastern area. We are here to support you guys and your students with all things instructional technology, using devices in the classroom, creatively for you guys, productivity wise. But today we are going to start off with you have joined us for National AI Literacy Day, and this is just to understand artificial intelligence, increase awareness of it, and the idea is to be able to use the AI tools that are out there in appropriate ways for teachers and for students. Our main goals today are we're going to, like I said, introduce Magic School, understand what Magic School can do for you, and going to give you guys a chance to explore some of those AI powered tools. So we are going to go ahead and get started with what is Magic School. If you are not familiar with Magic School is your new best friend. So Magic School has over 60 AI powered tools that are built right in. Magic School has a free version that is allowed in Wake County. It is to help reduce your workload. So you as teachers can use Magic School to help you with lesson plans, rubrics, emails, differentiation, all that good stuff. How Like I said, how can it help you? You will see inside of Magic School with all of the tools that are available. You can do things, you can use a YouTube question generator. So it will pull up YouTube videos and then create questions for you to ask that are during the video. It has a fun song generator. So if you want to introduce a unit to your students with a song, rubrics, quiz generator, worksheet generator, sentence starters. You can also help it. It can help you create your class newsletter. So think beginning of the year. I know we haven't finished this one yet, but we're close. But think beginning of the year next year of, what do I want my newsletter to look like? What do I want it to contain? Let Magic School help you generate that. Let Magic School help generate that email to families. You can also use the translate option in Magic School. So there's so many different tools inside of Magic School. You have to find the ones that work for you. You may find ones that you're using more, and then there could be a tool that you all of a sudden fall in love with for a specific need. So getting started with Magic School, if you just want to do a search, you can open a new tab and just do a search for Magic School AI. You can go to this link, app.magicschool.ai. You want to make sure that you do choose sign in with Google. You want to make sure that you are using your WCPSS account, which all of you in this call should be. Just a couple of things. It is approved in Wake County for staff use only. So Magic School does have a Magic School student side, but that is not approved in our district. The free version is the one that is allowed. Just know when you do create your account, it is going to give you the premium or the paid version for so many days as a starter. So there will be a lot of features that you will see, and that some of those features will go away. It is very small features, and we have workarounds for those features. So don't get, discouraged by that, but just know that when you do create your account for the very first time, you will get those features at the beginning, and it's going to last 30, 60 days. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while since I had mine. But you do want to make sure you use the sign in with Google with your WCPSS credentials. So if you want to go ahead and head on over to that tab, go ahead and sign in, create your account. And then what we are going to do is we are going to explore Magic School and kind of what it looks like. I am going to pop into my Magic School. So you'll see here on my Magic School, mine automatically logged me in. And then this is going to be your home page, your landing page, your dashboard of Magic School. Once you are in, I just want to make sure everybody has gotten in. Make sure there are no issues with anybody. Kelly Jesslyn, I'm not looking at the chat. Are we all good?
You're good.
Okay. All right. So this is, like I said, our dashboard or your home page of Magic School. This is customizable. So you'll see at the top where it says favorites. These are where you can put your tools that you use the most, or the ones that, are your favorites kind of. All you do is when you find a tool, if you hit this star, it is going to put your favorites at the top. You can see you change the order. But right here in the middle, as you scroll down, here are all of your tools that are built inside of Magic School. You can do a search for tools. If there's something that you want to do, you just don't know exactly what the best tool is, you can type that idea in there. But then you can also just kind of take a look at all of your tools that you see here, and then choose the tool that you want to explore. When you open up a tool, so let's say that I am going to go to the lesson plan, and I open up the lesson plan, and then if I go to exemplar, and this is going to be on all of the tools. So when you open up one of the AI tools, you're going to see exemplar. And when you click on the exemplar, it is going to go ahead and fill this out for you, just so that you can see what the inputs that are needed to be able to get the outputs that you want. So think of, what is the grade level? What is your topic, your standard, your objective? The more description that you give is going to produce a better result. If you have certain standards that you want to align to, so you'll see in this exemplar, it's a grade 6th grade. How do food webs describe the ways in which animals in an ecosystem are related? It gives some additional criteria, and then it says what standards it wants it to align to. Then when you click generate, down here at the bottom, this is the output or the lesson plan that it generated. So then you can see it gave you all of this. Then down here at the bottom, you have some of these options. You have the copy option. This is where if you wanted to copy and the lesson plan and then go into a Google Doc and paste all of that text. So you can see how my export option is grayed out. That's because I don't have the premium version. However, I can copy all of that text and just paste it into a Google Doc. So I still keep all of my outputs that it generated for me. You can get it to read it aloud to you. And then, you can save the resource. So you may see some other features, like I said, if this is the first time that you have logged in. So just keep that in mind. If you do see some other features down there, those are the ones that will, I think, I've forgotten now which ones are down there, but some of those will go away. But you can kind of interact with this, and then to go back to other tools, you can just click on Magic Tools on the left, and it'll take you right back to your home page. And then, like I said, you can see and go and find another, maybe I want a math story word problems. I click on that tool. Again, I can click exemplar. It'll show me an exemplar of what that should look like. I can change that text to what I want it to match, and then tap generate to get um, my outputs. So I know that's a quick, brief introduction, but our goal with you guys is to give you this next, 5-10 minutes before we open it up down for questions, to look into some of the different tools, favorite the tools that would save you the most time. Find something that's going to support you. The joke tool is always a good one to just, if you need a good laugh. But just take a minute, take the next, 5 minutes or so, and explore some of these tools. Try to put some of those inputs in to see what you get out of this. And please ask questions, raise your hand, and we are here. Yes, Melody, the YouTube video generator, that is a really cool tool. I was going to pull that one up, that you can take the videos and then let it generate questions aligned to a video. So if you go to this exemplar, just so you can see, you can tell the different question types that you want it to be, or that you're asking it to generate. If you go to a YouTube video and get the transcript of the YouTube video and then paste that transcript here, and this link here of how do I get a transcript will help you know how to get that transcript from YouTube, then you will see it will create questions. So you could then take that YouTube video, get the link to the YouTube, put it in Canvas Studio, and then ask those questions where you can set it where the students are watching the video, and then ask the questions, during the video. So Jody, you said, what do you think of the longevity of Wake subscription? So we do not have a subscription. This is the free version that is available to all teachers or all staff inside of WCPSS. But you will, if this is the first time that you've created your account and logged into MagicSchool, you will get those premium features for a certain amount of time, just because it's trying to introduce you to all things that MagicSchool has. But just know that most of the features inside of MagicSchool, all of your AI tools that are built into MagicSchool, MagicSchool is tons of AI tools that are there to help you. Those are not going away. All of those features or all of those tools will still be available for you to use. A lot of the premium features are going to be more when it's dealing with students, and what Wake County what we do not have approved use for is using it with students. So it is available for staff, and just really think about how those tools can be available for you to help save time, help your workload, just kind of help make life easier. I see a question in the chat about generating a lesson plan language function, the Bloom's taxonomy output. I have not specifically played around with that. I would think that to get it to do that, the more specific you are on your inputs and maybe the additional criteria that you could um, put more information in there on that. Yes, Angel.
So I really think my staff would love the feedback
Mhm.
generator. Has anybody tried it? How effective is it?
I'm going to pull it up real quick. Let me get there. Type it in.
Yeah, writing feedback. Yeah.
Again, I think, as you start to use these tools and you start to use, like, for example, this feedback generator, you I think as you use it more and more, it's one of those things that you learn more and more of how the AI tool is works, and the AI tool kind of learns you. So it's more about when you start describing the assignment and you start describing the type of feedback that you're looking for, it may be that you change some of your language up. It may be that you do a longer description, or it may be that you do less of a description to be able to get um, the feedback that you're looking for. But I do think it's worth, sharing with the staff and really trying, again, to help teachers save time.
Thank
And
you.
has anyone else found any other tools that they are excited about that they want to unmute or write in the chat? Good morning, Linda.
Hey, good morning. So we're doing a clips, and thank you very much for that. So
Yes.
the endangered species clips original plan went really well, and the kids liked it so much that they've agreed to do a PSA on their endangered species animal next after spring break.
Oh, cool.
So I went to the lesson plan writing
Uh-huh.
prompt, and I typed in information about writing a PSA about endangered species, and I included the ELL standards,
Uh-huh.
the Portrait of a Graduate standards, ISTE standards, and Bloom's taxonomy. And it created a very detailed plan outline with assessments, the key points, and it does reflect back to the ISTE standards, Bloom's, and Portrait of a Graduate, showing that
Nice.
it's, yeah. So I feel like it did a pretty decent job of, it's going to need a little tweaking.
Mhm.
So I'm sending this off to the ELL teacher to see if it's something that she could use so she doesn't have to start from scratch to write the lesson plan.
Nice. That's awesome. I do want to mention real quick before I touched on the tools, and there's just so many different tools inside of Magic School to explore. But if you underneath Magic Tools, if you see where it says the Raina chatbot, this is kind of your, Raina is kind of like your new best friend. So it's if let's say that you do get it to create something with a lesson plan and you're trying to interact more with it, you want to ask it a specific question, you could come over to Raina, copy some information from the lesson plan, come over to Raina and, ask a question or ask Raina to do something, to write a poem. I know one of the in a PLC that Jesslyn and I worked with, we had it generate a poem, and then we let the kids use Adobe Express to generate an image. So it's thinking of ways that the teacher can use it instructionally with students, even though the students can't use MagicSchool. What can the teacher do in MagicSchool? Share that with the students, and then the students can use the AI tools that they have available in Adobe Express. They have the image generator to create an image that matched the poem. So that's just a simple idea. I do want to make sure that we have like 3 minutes. So I want to make sure that we, if there are any other questions, just know we are here for you as your DLCs. You see these resources on the slides. The Wall of Love is how teachers all over the world are using MagicSchool. So you can get lots of ideas there. The professional development has great information resources. This is where you can get MagicSchool certified. They're easy certifications, but it just helps you learn more and more about MagicSchool AI and all of the things that are built in it and that you can use. So, take advantage of those quick, easy professional development and the resources that they provide. And then contact us. We are your digital learning coordinators. There are 2 per area. We are here to support. If you are interested in sharing this with your staff and you need help of doing some professional development with whole staff, PLC, or you just want to sit one-on-one and kind of dive deeper and think about, different ways that you can use MagicSchool, please reach out to us. You will find all of our contact information on our website. And if you will do a quick follow-up and give us some feedback on our session today. Again, thank you for joining us for National AI Literacy Day.